My name is Sorrel. I will be guiding you in a really fun flow all about shifting perspectives, which is wonderful for the new year, and especially because this last year was, pretty rough. It was a very different year than I think any of us have ever had before. And with that, there's a lot of tumultuous times. So as you come into your seat, beginning to close your eyes, just finding somewhere where you feel really comfortable. If you want to slide a bolster or pillow underneath your hips, you're more than welcome to. If not, just sit here, sitting really tall, palms just resting on your thighs. So the idea of shifting perspectives. Maybe you start to notice that you have a lot of routines or rituals that you do day to day, whether it's if you're a mom taking care of your kids and you have to make them breakfast and lunch and dinner, or maybe you have a job that takes a lot of energy from you, and all these different things, or maybe it's just you do yoga all the time to the point where you're not even really thinking about the poses as you do them anymore because you're just so robotic, almost monotonous with your movements, with your thoughts. So when you come to those thoughts or moments in your life, on your mat, seeing if you can shift your perspective to really notice and taste that sweet essence behind everything that you're doing. What's the real reason? Is it just to feel good? There's nothing wrong with that. Is it to bring clarity to your mind, clarity to your body, a little extra loving that you can give to others? Whatever it is, that essence behind everything that you do, which hopefully holds a whole lot of love, as cheesy as it is, the real deal, love. Tap into that. So take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth side out. Inhale through your nose. Open your mouth side out. This time bring your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Press the air out of your mouth. I'll invite everyone to chant Om with me, to just unite us here all together, wherever we're at in the world, whatever time it is, it doesn't matter. Bringing us here together in this moment. I'll invite you all to chant Om with me, or you're more than welcome to just listen. Take another deep breath in through your nose. Beginning to breathe just in and out of your nose, moving into that Ujjayi pranayama, that victorious breath. As you feel that sound of Om, that universal sound, just resonating throughout your body, reverberating throughout the room, filling up your sacred space with sacred sound. And as you take those deep Ujjayi pranayams, making sure to still fill up your diaphragm, your lower belly, expand the chest, lift the collarbones, and with each exhale, deflating all of the air out of your belly. And if you notice yourself having any negative thoughts throughout this practice, or just thinking, I'm not good enough, or I can't do this, or what am I doing here? Anything that's pulling you away from your potential, or from just being and existing just the way that you are, with nothing wrong with that. Try to shift your perspective. Try to remind yourself that every day just showing up is good enough. Start to rub your palms together gently, and place them over your eyelids just to feel that connection of palm to eyes. And gently open your eyes and reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Big breath in. And exhale, cacti your arms. Lift your heart, lift your chest. but engage your bandhas, so engage your abdominal muscles here, and almost like you're doing a little Kegel, lift your pelvic floor up. So really have a strong core here. Spread your fingers wide, lift your chin, take your gaze up. And then exhale, we're going to twist over to the right. Keep your arms just how they are. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist again to the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale again, twisting to the right. This time, widen your arms like you're going to take flight. Release your right hand behind your lower back and left hand to your right thigh. And start to gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthening from the navel, all the way up out the crown of your skull of your head. And twisting a little deeper. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cacti your arms again, lift your gaze, take that little back bend. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, twist to the left. And this time, widen your arms. Release that left arm to your lower back, right behind it on the earth. And take your right hand to that right thigh. Gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little deeper from the navel. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, you're going to interlace your hands behind your lower back. Start to pull your palms away from your lower back as you lift your chin up, lift your chest up, pull your shoulders away from your ears. And then exhale, start to fold forward. And it doesn't matter how far you go. What's important here is getting a nice stretch in the shoulders as you lift your palms away from your lower back, as well as continue to press your sit bones towards the earth. And remembering with your movements, what is the essence behind you being here on your mat? What beautiful intentions are you trying to continue to cultivate in your life? More love, more adventure, more playfulness, more curiosity, more presence. Whatever it is, keep reminding yourself that. Gently release your hands. We're going to find our way into a tabletop position. And when you get here, take a moment tapping out the tops of your feet. Spread your fingers really, really wide like starfish. And once again, engage those bandhas. Have that core nice and strong. Inhale, we're going to lift our heart, lift your chest, take a cow pose. Exhale, rounding, draw the chin in towards the chest as you round and arch your spine here. Inhale, lifting your heart, lifting your chest, cow pose. This time, come up onto the fingertips. Exhale, rounding cat. One more time, inhale, lifting your heart, lifting your chest, cow pose. Exhale, rounding. Come back to that tabletop position. Send your right toes out back behind you. Keep it against the earth for a moment. And then start to lift that right foot, pressing the right heel back behind you. Stay here. Start to reach your left arm in front of you like you're going to shake somebody's hand. Inhale. Take a little U shape in the spine as you reach towards the ceiling. Exhale. Elbow to knee. Inhale. Scoop it up. Take that little U shape. Exhale. Elbow to knee. Round it in. Inhale. Lifting little U shape. Exhale, hug it in, elbow to knee and hold here. Start to rock the right shoulder a little bit more over the right wrist. Hug that right thigh in tighter. And expand. One more time. Big breath in. Exhale, release. Come back to that tabletop. Inhale, send the left foot back behind you. Keep it against the earth for now. And then inhale, sweep that left foot up. Press the left heel behind you and then reach your right hand forward like you're going to shake somebody's hand so that thumb is up towards the ceiling. Now take that little U shape, mini back bend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lifting. Take that U shape. Exhale, elbow to knee and hold here. Rock the left shoulder a little bit more with the left wrist and hug that left thigh in tighter. And expand one last time, inhale. Exhale, release, tabletop. Curl the toes here and start to just hover the knees about 2 inches above the mat. And start to rock forward and back. Waking up the wrists, waking up the legs, engaging the belly. Exhale, down dog. When you get to your down dog, take your dog for a little walk here. Just finding some organic movement, bending the right, bending the left leg. Taking some deep breaths. Maybe this is your first down dog today. Maybe your first down dog of the whole new year. Whatever it is, treat it like it's the first down dog you've ever done. So really soaking in the feeling of this shape. Come to stillness here. Spread your fingers wide and start to press your biceps towards the ceiling. And then inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, drop them to the right, gaze underneath the left armpit. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, drop them to the left, gaze underneath the right armpit. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, drop them to the right. This time, sweep the right arm up. So you're in like this little variation of side plank. And then reach the left arm over the crown of your head. Exhale, we're going to start to bend our knees and swing our left arm by our side. Gaze towards your left hand. And expand. Come back out to that side plank. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the knees. Reach back behind you. Inhale, expand. Exhale, bend. Inhale, expand. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, drop them to the left. This time sweeping the right arm up and then over the crown of your head. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the right hand by your side. Inhale, expand. Exhale, bend. Inhale, expand. Exhale, bend. Inhale, expand. Exhale, down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. So we're going to take 5 little spinal waves here. So you're going to begin to rock forward, pressing the upper part of your back towards the front of your mat, coming onto your toes, finding yourself in a plank pose. From here, you're going to lower the thighs down onto earth. Keep the toes curled. Lift your heart, lift your chest. Exhale, lift your hips. Press them high, down dog. Moving a little faster with that. Start to rock onto the balls of the toes. Press the upper back forward like a little wave. Coming through plank, lower the thighs. Lift the heart, lift the chest. Exhale, lift the hips, down dog. 3 more times. Inhale, rock forward, plank pose. Exhale, lower the thighs. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, rock forward, plank pose. Lower the thighs. Lift the chest, pull the shoulders away from the ears. Find that deeper back bend. Exhale, down dog. Last one. Inhale, rock forward, plank pose. Exhale, lower the thighs, lift the heart, lift the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, rock forward, plank pose. This time we're going to lower onto our forearms. And before you're like, oh, I can't do this, or I really don't want to do this, just try it. Don't psych yourself out yet. You'll be surprised with your strength. Trust me. You can stay here. You can bring your palms together, whatever works for you. But notice if you're pressing your booty up, start to lower it. Engage the thighs. Make sure you're rocking onto the balls of your toes. Gazing towards your thumbs. Breathe here. Can you find a sense of ease and tranquility amongst discomfort? Shift your perspective. When you want to psych yourself out and run away from something, feel it. Be in the present with it. I know it's hard. My body's shaking right now too. One more breath. Exhale, lower down all the way. Rest your forehead down. Take some breaths, noticing your heart rate if it's already beating faster. And then gently, we're going to lift up into a Sphinx pose. So just lifting your chest up and then placing your forearms back down. And then start to drop your right ear towards your right shoulder, getting a little stretch in the left side of your neck. And then switch, drop your left ear towards your left shoulder, getting a stretch in the right side of your neck. And then come back through center, lower your forehead down. Bring your palms in between your chest and your hips so forearms are perpendicular. Curl your toes, either come through tabletop or take a push-up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Keep your knees as straight as possible without locking out of the joints. Bump up onto the toes and take little steps all the way to your front of the mat. Coming into a ragdoll. Once you get there, bend your knees so much that your belly rests on your thighs. And just start to maybe catch opposite elbows and sway side to side. Letting the back of your neck and head just hang heavy. Draping your body over the fronts of your legs. Noticing your feet, your big toe mounds, the arches, the heels, how rooted and grounded you are, and how different life looks from upside down. One more breath here. Gently release your hands, heel toe your feet a little closer together, and slowly peel yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, big reach up. Exhale, reach back. Take a little back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Reset. Reground here. Feel your body just the way it is right now. In yoga, we call that heartfelt intention, sankalpa. So when you're thinking of how you can shift your perspective, even if sometimes you can't align with it 100%, but you're really, really trying to, that is your sankalpa. That's you connecting with the heart space. Gently open your eyes, inhale, reach up. Exhale, take that little back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forward, Padahastasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, back bend. Lifting your tailbone, pressing your hips forward, reach back behind you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, right leg. Release the right knee down. And yogi's choice, if you want to stay with your toes curled or come onto the top of your foot. We're going to rise on up into Anjaneyasana, lifting the arms up, horse rider's pose. So make sure the left knee's stacked on top of the left ankle and you're squeezing the inner thighs here. And you can stay here reaching up towards the ceiling or maybe start to interlace your hands behind your neck. Almost like you're a little model here and you're just going to chill with your head resting in your hands because you're so cool. One more breath here. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, uncurl the back toes, lift the back knees, step back, down dog. Inhale, rock forward, plank pose. Exhale, drop down the knees, chest, and then chin. Hugging the elbows close to your side, press the sit bones towards the ceiling, coming into your Ashtanga Namaskar, 8-angle pose. Exhale, press through, lifting up into your baby cobra, Bhujangasana. So starting to press the tops of the feet into the mat, but your knees lift up. And maybe your palms are resting on the earth or they might start to hover. As you use your back muscles here, gazing down the bridge of your nose. Thinking of like a little snake slithering here. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up through your tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Take 3 breaths here, lifting your sit bones higher towards the ceiling. Maybe gazing up towards your navel. One more deep breath. And then gaze forward, bend your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, take that low back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back with the left leg this time, releasing the left knee down. And once again, you can keep the toes curled or come up onto the top of the left foot. And rise on up, Anjaneyasana. Instead of letting your hips sink down, start to lift your hips up and press them forward. Reach your hands high, pull your shoulders away from your ears, relax your face, relax your jaw. Stay here, start to interlace your hands behind your back of your neck and just letting your head rest here like it's on a little pillow. You're resting on the beach. I wish I was. And just take some deep breaths here. Feeling your hamstrings start to wake up as well as your hip flexors and the front of that left thigh. And one more deep breath in. And one more deep breath out. Next, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step back, down dog. Inhale, rock forward, plank pose. Once again, yogi's choice, you can take the knees, chest, chin with a baby cobra, or maybe start to move into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Stay for 3 breaths. Noticing the essence of this pose. Are you even thinking here? Or did you just click into your robotic ways of, oh, I've been here a million times, what's next? Feel it here. One more breath. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, this time cactus your arms and your back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Catch your breath, maybe lowering the eyelids for a few moments. Inhale, we're going to open our eyes, separate your feet just a tiny bit, less than a fist. We're going to reach our arms up, interlace your palms, your fingers, and then flip it so your palms are facing towards the ceiling. And then bump up onto your toes and stretch your arms higher, lift your heels higher, squeeze your abdominals, squeeze your glutes. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the heels lifted, but now we're going to reach our arms forward, bend your knees. Sit into this levitated Utkatasana chair pose. Draw the navel towards the spine, do like a little pelvic tuck here, like a little pelvic thrust. Reach the arms forward, sit a little lower. Lift the heels if you're wiggling and wobbling and shaking so high. Exhale, forward fold. Nice, everyone. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, down dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Exhale, open and stack the hips, but roll the right shoulder down. Lift the right knee higher. Take some circles here. Inhale, lift the right leg, press the right heel behind you, hips are square. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. And then step the right foot in between your hands. Release that back heel, hips are square, rise up, warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. So square off those hips and then reach your hands up. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your lower back. Pull your hands away from your lower back, getting that nice shoulder stretch here. Maybe take it into a gentle back bend. Pulling the right hip back, left hip forward. Notice if that right knee is caving in or caving out. Want the right knee trailing over that right ankle. Stay for 3. Keep pressing into that back left leg. Imagine you're like holding a book here. Lift it. Stay for 1 more. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step back, down dog. Inhale, rock forward, plank pose. Exhale, maybe take a little flow. We'll meet back in down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, open and stack the hips, lifting the left knee higher, but roll the left shoulder down. Take some circles here. Inhale, lift the left leg higher. This time squaring the hips, pressing the left heel behind you, dorsiflex the left toes. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose and hold. You got this. Step it in between your hands. Release that back heel. Rise up, warrior 1. Square the hips off. Good. And lifting the arms up. Staying here, maybe interlacing the hands, taking the opposite grip so it might feel a little awkward. Pull your hands away from your lower back. Take that little back bend, gazing up. Staying for 3 more breaths. Engage that back leg. Press it as if my hand's back here. Stay for 1 more breath. And cartwheeling your hands down, step back, down dog. Inhale, rock forward plank. Exhale, maybe close your eyes, take your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step it in between your hands. This time keep the back heel lifted. Sweep the right arm up. And gently release the right hand down, step back, down dog. Inhale, rock forward, plank pose. Exhale, take a little flow here, stay in down dog. Meeting back and down dog, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step it in between your hands, keep that back heel lifted. Sweep the left arm up. Finding this little twisted runner's lunge. Nice heart opener here. We can also take it like a little back bend, reaching further back behind you. Release the left hand down, step back, down dog. Yogi's choice, take a flow or you can stay here. If you take a flow, rock forward, plank pose, and imagine you're moving through honey, nice and slow and controlled. Down dog, 3 breaths here. Inhaling, exhaling. And just allowing your body to just completely melt here. Remember, any of those negative thoughts come up, you tell them to go away. You got this. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step it in between your hands. Keep that back heel lifted. Rise up, crescent lunge. So engage that back leg as much as the front leg is engaged. Sweeping the arms up. And now we're going to sweep our hands behind our back, getting that nice heart opener here. Pulling the hands away from our lower back, little back bend. Now we're going to open up warrior 2, but keep your arms the same.
So your arms, if it hurts your shoulders though, you can just reach your hands separate but pulling back behind you. Nice deep bend in that right knee. And hips are very open here. Really press into the outer edge of that left foot. Breathe. Soften the face, soften the shoulders. You're going to start to move into your side angle with your hands still bound. Maybe taking your gaze up to the ceiling or to the left side of the room. Keep pressing into that right knee, don't straighten it. And now gently release the right arm either to the thigh or to the inside or the outside of the right foot, and take that left arm and reach it either towards the ceiling or over the crown of your head, moving into side angle. And we're going to be here for some breath, so see if you can take this juicy pose right here, right now, and really enjoy it as much as you can. Even if you're like, oh my gosh, what did I sign up for? This is not what I wanted. Know that it will have a lot of benefits as the days go on, showing you that you can move through all of these challenging poses with an equiposed mind, little by little. And gently release both hands down. Release the left knee down. Keep the back toes curled this time. Rise back up, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Curl the back toes if they aren't. Lift that back knee, step back, down dog. Inhale, we're going to sweep that left leg up. Exhale, draw it in knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step it in between your hands. Keep that back heel lifted. Rise up, crescent lunge. Take a moment here. Establish your balance. Reaching the arms high, pressing into both legs. And then interlace your hands, taking that opposite grip behind your lower back. Lift your heart, lift your chest. Exhale, open up warrior two. Keep the arms bound or separate them, but keep reaching back. Press a little deeper into that left knee if you can. Hips are open, but you're gazing to the side. And now move into your side angle with bound hands. So your left side body's hovering over that left leg. Maybe gazing up to the right ceiling or the right side of the wall. And then gently move into your version of side angle, whatever that is for you. Trying to take the same variation that you did on the other side though, that way our body feels rather balanced. Even though, let me tell you, for the most part, we all have one leg that's a little longer than the other, so we're all a little lopsided. Feel this pose. Press a little deeper into that left knee, and a little bit more into the outer edge of the right foot. Gently release the right hand down. Release the right knee down, toes curled, rise up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Curl the back toes, lift that back knee, step back, down dog. Inhale, rock forward, plank pose. Pause here. Rock onto the right side. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Stay here, start to lift that left leg up too. Maybe dropping it back behind you as you move into a wild thing with the right straight leg. Exhale, come through plank pose. Rock onto the left side, reach the right arm up, stay here. Or start to maybe lift that right leg up, moving into another variation of side plank. Maybe drop that right leg behind you, sweep the hips high, keep the left leg straight. Wild thing. Wild thing, you make my heart sway. Do we all know that song? And gently come back through plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Take 3 breaths here. If you need to come into child's pose, you're more than welcome to. We're going to keep working with that flow, but adding a little bit more to build up a tiny bit more fire before our beautiful resting poses. One more breath. If you're in child's pose, coming back in the down dog. Inhale, sweep that right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step it in between your hands, rise up, crescent lunge. And interlace your hands behind your lower back. Lift your heart, lift your chest, take that little back bend. Open up warrior two with bound hands. I know it might feel a little funky, but just rock with it, maybe dance with it a little. And then take that little side angle with bound hands. And gently move into your version of side angle. You're welcome this time around to maybe take a half bind or a full bind if your body's nice and warm and ready for it. Wherever you're at, pulling that left shoulder back behind you, pressing your chest and heart forward. Maybe taking your gaze up towards the ceiling. Gently release your hands, release the left knee down, toes curled. Reach up, low lunge. Here's where things are going to get a little bit more funky. If you get confused, that's okay, just keep trying, okay? It's a little wonky with right and left, and it's a little twisty too. But remember, it's all about shifting that perspective, being able to rock with the waves of unpredictability. Yeah, reach up. Exhale, we're gonna cartwheel our hands forward. And this time we're gonna lift that left knee and step it forward into a forward fold. Bend into the right knee. Reach the left arm up, a little forward fold twist. Okay. From here, start to widen your feet a little bit more. Point your toes out, sink into your yogi squat. Release the left hand down, reach the right arm up, a little yoga squat twist. Now we're going to place that right hand back down and step back with our right foot, coming back into that little runner's lunge with the left hand lifting. From here, release the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Roll that back foot down. Straighten the front leg and you're going to find your triangle pose. If you need to lift that left hand up to the calf or the shin or your ankle, go ahead, please do. Wherever you're at, imagine my hand lifting your right hand up. That way you're not dumping into the left side body, you're lifting in the right side. Exhale, right hand comes down. Step back, down dog. Inhale, rock forward, plank pose. Maybe this time throwing in an extra push-up, just for fun. And we'll meet back in down dog. Last little bit here, we're almost done. We're just gonna do our left side. You got this. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step it in between your hands, rise on up, crescent lunge. Interlace your hands, taking that awkward grip. Exhale, open up warrior two. Lean forward, find that side angle, keep pulling your hands away from your lower back, bend a little deeper in that left leg. Lift your heart up. Now begin to move into your variation of side angle, maybe this time taking that half bind or the full bind. Wherever you're at, press your right shoulder back behind you and try to lift your gaze up. Squeeze your inner thighs. Really toning and strengthening the body here. And then gently release the hands to the inside of that left foot. Release the right knee down, rise up. Anjaneyasana. Now things are going to get funky on this side, okay? So we're just going to get swifty with it. We got this. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step that right foot forward. Bending in the right knee, sweep the left arm up. Bending in the left knee, sweep the right arm up. My bad. And then widen your feet, point your toes out, bring the right hand down, sweep the left arm up, finding a little twist in your yogi squat. And then release your left hand down, step the left foot back, reach your right arm up. So much twisting here. Our body's like left, right, poor brain, it's good for it. Now gently start to bring the right hand to the inside of the right foot. Release that back heel down. Straighten the right foot and move into your triangle pose. Maybe this time crawling the right hand up to the ankle or the shin. You can even hold it on the inside of that right leg, whatever works for you. Make sure you're not dumping in that right side body though. Keep it lifting. Both arms are activated here. You want practically the right hand to be weightless, no weight. Press the right hip forward, left hip back. Gazing up towards your left hand. And gently releasing. Step back, down dog. Our last little flow here. Inhale, rock forward, plank pose. Exhale, coming all the way onto our belly. Rest on your left cheek. Bring your hands by your sides. Come up onto your forehead. Press your hands into the mat and your feet into the mat. Lift your head up. Now start to lift your feet up. Keep pressing your hands into the mat. Lift, lift, lift. Finding a little variation here, Shalabhasana. Can you relax the jaw? Can you even bring a smile here or a frown if you want to be super serious? That's okay with me. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, we're going to lift everything up. Lift your legs up. Reach your hands back behind you. Lift your chest up. Use this energy. Use all that prana, that life force. Use it, use it, use it. Lift. Try to lift the thighs. Exhale, lower. Take that exact same variation or start to go into your bow pose, Dhanurasana. So bending the knees, catching the ankles or the tops of the feet. Hug the knees together. Inhale, lift your heart up, lift your chest up. Exhale, pull your legs away from your body. And then maybe start to lift the thighs. Rocking a little bit maybe on the pelvic floor. Feeling this deep back bend that we are nice and open for. Knowing we are ready for anything. All about the mind. How can you alter your perspective? Shift your thoughts, shift your feelings. And gently release. And slowly we're going to press back into a child's pose, knees wide. Letting your forehead rest on the mat. And slowly make your way onto your backs and hug your legs in nice and tight into your chest. And just start to rock side to side, massaging the spine. Staying here, start to take a happy baby, catching the outsides of your feet or your big toes. Pressing your lower back into the mat. In the back of your skull. Almost like your feet are holding up the ceiling here. You can stay here. You can take any other inversion that you'd like. Anything with your feet above your heart, whether that's maybe you're rocking headstand or handstand, forearm stand, shoulder stand. That's a lot of stands. Any of those. I'm going to chill here. You can even take legs up the wall. Take 5 breaths wherever you end up, reconnecting with your heart space if you got a little lost in the movements or with your monkey mind, the Chitta Vita. 2 more. And the last one. And start to hug your legs into your chest. Bring your arms out like a cacti or a big T. And just start to drop your knees over to the right, gazing to the left. Maybe your eyelids become heavy. Maybe your breath begins to steady. And gently come back onto your backs and lower your knees over to the left, gazing to the right. Gently come all the way back onto your backs and squeeze everything into a little ball with a deep breath in. Exhale, releasing into your final resting pose. Truly the most important pose. Palms can face down to ground, you're facing up to receive. And take up space here, maybe your whole body's off your mat. Maybe you're not even using a mat. Maybe you're lucky and you have the grass beneath you. The warmth of your sun trailing across your skin, dancing fractals. And as you lay here, thinking about all the many gifts that life has given you that have maybe sometimes not seemed like a gift at first, like a hidden blessing. Maybe it could have been something that at first was kind of horrible, but then turned out to lead you in this deeper path of love and of service to something bigger than what is here. And knowing that as you move throughout your life, all it takes is a little shift of perspective to see something entirely different than what it may at first be perceived as. You can have so many blessings. It just takes looking at things a little differently. Shavasana. You can stay here as long as you'd like, since that was a rather short Shavasana. Or if you want to begin to come back to this space that you're in, wherever you're at. Not changing anything, just beginning to notice the rise and fall of your belly with each deep inhalation and lengthened exhalation. Maybe wiggling the fingers and wiggling the toes. And taking a big stretch with your arms reaching up overhead, your toes pressing away from you as you arch your spine. Exhale, rolling on to whichever side is calling you. Find yourself in a little ball of fetal position. And taking these moments here to just harness all of the energy that you manifested and saying, what can you take off the mat with you today that'll help you be of service to not only yourself but others. And when you feel ready, gently press yourself up into a comfortable seat, eyes closed. Palms come back to heart center into Anjali Mudra. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, let it out. Thumb tips come up to your forehead center, reminding us that all it takes are little pauses to shift our perspective. Thumb tips to our lips. Keep sharing the love in yogis. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. And I'm so happy to be a part of I Am Yoga Live's community, and I hope that everyone comes and checks us out even more online. We have lots of teachers from all over the world, and if you're doing this workshop with us, you're getting to meet us all, and it's really exciting, and we're so happy to be here. So thank you. If you have any questions, let me know.